Okay, so for the do now, we are going to be learning more and more about Newton's three laws so that we have a clear understanding which each one means. And we'll come back to the do now as your exit ticket to revise and edit and strengthen your justification for what do those scenarios mean and which law applies to them. So to start this process, you're going to be doing your Cornell notes. You've done Cornell notes before, you know what to do. It's just a slightly different way of doing it. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your homeroom link to go to Google Classroom. It'll take you to this Google Doc, slowly but surely. I noticed many of you, when you go off a Pear Deck into a Google Doc or a separate window or tab necessary for the lesson, some of you might lose your focus, might lose your motivation. Please keep pushing through and complete this, because this is a large part of your grade for this lesson. So what you're going to do is you're going to read like you normally would. Then after your first section, you're going to jot down 2 to 3 key ideas. And you can annotate as you like, highlight, underline, circle if you want to get creative, make comments on the sideline, do as you please. But please, this is where I'm going to be checking that you are writing down your key ideas for each section in each box. So make sure you're completing this. I will go through to make sure that you have written down 2 to 3, if not more, key ideas. And then once you are finished with that, you are going to go down to the last page, which is your Cornell Notes section. If you want to do this on paper, that's fine. But again, you need to put it into the Google Doc so that I can check it, to check that you are completing, that you are following along and completing the task at hand. And to make sure that you get full credit for this, you need to write 2 to 3 total questions for each section, which I have already helped you out with a bit of that. I've given you a few questions that I think are important to answer from this text, but the rest is on you. You fill out these sections with your questions. And then make sure the answer on this side are complete sentences. Do not write 3 words. Write a sentence. Write a full idea, so that, again, I understand that you understand. And then this part, 2 to 5 sentence summary, where are you going to do that? It might have pushed you down to the next page, but keep finding it. And you're going to do a 2 to 5 sentence summary right here. Again, same expectations of your normal Cornell notes, just a different way of doing it. Once you've finished that, you're going to come back here and practice what you learned.